Okay, so I heard so disability, old age pension. Like he stopped all the payments in America because he was also saying that things aren't going where they need to go, and then he was also saying that there's like this shadow government that is like expunging all this money. I also read something that said that they gave them X amount of money to fucking Ukraine. I'm not gonna say how much. They said X amount. You want to know? 58% of the money they gave to Ukraine didn't actually even go to Ukraine. 58%. That's like the whole fucking loan didn't actually go to fucking Ukraine. So explain to me that. That one sounds crazy. Here, Ukraine, we're gonna give you fucking a billion, let's say just $1 billion. We're gonna give you $1 billion. Oh, but like none of the billion actually made it to you. We agreed to this, but we didn't actually provide this, so
420 million. It, I don't know, like as an actual person, he's a bit of a piece of shit, right? But as a person, and he's kind of a nut job, but he's done so much. Nothing great, but like we'll just focus on him as a person and not him as a leader. He's done good. He's done some shit, for sure. Guy's done good.
right now though, like they have like this shadow government and like everything in the states just is so convoluted, and I feel and I imagine that both him and especially how they have the new Department of Efficiency, like like it feels to me like they're really going through every single avenue of the government with a fine comb, and they're like trying to eliminate like inefficiencies, which I think is the most important thing. But unfortunately, the thing about this too is Biden, when Biden was in, it was like there was all these problems where he could have done the exact same thing, but he knew it would have caused such a commotion and such an unrest. Like you're cutting off everyone's, like you're like shutting everything down, you're slowing the effect of money, you're slowing the economy. But at the same time too, it's like you need to do this. You need to reset. You need to, like, you know what I mean? Check the machine, so to speak, to make sure that everything's 100%. Unfortunately, it puts everyone at such a huge disadvantage and like kind of a really tough position to be in, because it's like money is like your life, like that is how you live, right? Now it's like, oh, now you can't. But at the same time though, like, when like Donald Trump too isn't foreign to the idea of, oh, retroactive, last 6 months, last fucking 8 months, last 2 years, here you go, released all at once, sorry for the inconvenience. But like, would you rather have like 600 every fucking 2 weeks, or would you like fucking 100 grand at the end of the year? Like, hey, if I have to wait and I get 100 grand, hey, I'll wait, I'll get 100. Like, today, I had a friend text me, and he was like, did you know Donald Trump and Elon Musk are pretty much the fucking, what did he say? Pretty much the evil villains in like James Bond. You know that, right? They're all Bond villains. There's no such thing as a millionaire or just fucking person that has $1 million unless they've done something evil to get it. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, Elon Musk is a good guy. I'm like, he's doing good. He's not a bad guy. Like, and everyone's just looking for a way to turn everybody bad. You know that? I hate that. Like, oh no, he's good. No, he's good. No, he's actually evil.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game, 1st and 15.
Oh my God, you want to know? Okay, so they're like, all right, so we know you took Monday off, but for some reason you're already at like 44 hours this week. So, and we banked you 4 hours last. So you're surplus 8 hours. I'm like, so does that mean I get to stay home on a fucking Friday? They're like, no, we really need you to commit for 4 hours. I'm like, oh, like, fuck. And I just think, you want to know what? Like, it feels like I'm the only person. Like, it feels like everyone keeps saying there's 8 billion people on this planet. It just feels like me. Like, it's just me for me. Like, it's just John for John every day. You know that? Like, okay, so I go to work. There's all these straight people. But every day it's like, oh my God, the gay person. The gay person that does all the work and works more straight than all the fucking straight people put together in the same body, but like, and is more fit. Like, it's so bizarre to me. It's like, how did I get all these fucking avenues? Okay, so they're like, you know, you're gay, but there's these cows in the office that need to get pregnant and have a life, and they've never really lived, and they're really poor, and you're gonna have to pay for everything. What do you think? And I'm like, yeah, so all the bitches in the office, yeah, that's you, bitch. Flip this table, that's you. I'm fucking before this shit, and I'm gonna be after this shit. So this is all yo shit. Get out of here. Like, oh, don't you want to be with this person that's so mean to you? Don't you want to be with that person? Like, why doesn't the person that's really mean to me go be with someone that she actually wants to be with?
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
You obviously don't like, you just like my play that you see in Utah. Like, thanks so much.
Sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because...
Like, can I be honest with you? You know when you don't know somebody, but they're new, and so you think you can treat them like shit? Thinking that eventually when they get to a certain level that, oh, they're going to be your friend? Yeah, it's like, no, they just remember how mean you were when they started. Like, I straight up, like, it's like, I can only remember how mean you were. And all the crazy fucking episodes you put me through on a day-to-day. Because of whatever you felt in your heart that you think, that you know by someone that said whatever degree of who I am to you, and now you just felt like, oh, you can just walk all over me. Like, yo, I will never forget. Anyway, you know, life is also really good. It's really funny how karma is a bitch. And what goes around comes around. You know, like, that's a really good topic. Drinking Gatorade Fit, healthy real hydration. This one has electrolytes and antioxidants and B vitamins, and it's naturally sourced. So you know what I read about Pepsi and Coca-Cola? I heard that they have tiny little nanobots in their drink now, supplied by Bill Gates.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
It's all the same shit.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
You know, I feel like Gatorade, Coca-Cola and Pepsi are too close of a product. Like, get creative. You guys need to be creative. It's too much. We don't need like 2 to 5 drinks that are the same shit. Okay, so I had this San Pellegrino. You know San Pellegrino? Pellegrino. Yeah, Pellegrino. So they're really good. I tried this orange one recently, and it was freaking so tasty.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
But here's the thing with San Pellegrino, they have like San Pellegrino's the title, and they have this drink and lemonada, orange, this one, this other one. If they were just to have like, you know, San Pellegrino and Parisia and Georgina and Parisia, like, you know what I mean? People would be like, oh, those are great drinks, but they're like, no. It's all under this one. People want to shout out one name. They don't want to be like, oh, the umbrella. You know what I mean? Like.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Today for lunch, I had like the best soup from Tim Hortons. I was really impressed. It was like chicken chunk soup, and there was like these huge, big chunks of chicken, like gigantic. It was like, whoa. Yeah, I got you. I even got one for my boss too. Like, I feel kind of guilty because my boss is like this older guy, and because we like work together, right? I feel like sometimes I have a cold, and I definitely miss smoke. For sure. But whatever, like.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. So they'll walk him back half the distance.
The neighbors come say, the people upstairs will say if they're smoking inside.
Okay, so the people upstairs are really fucking. Okay, so I live in a really weird state of life right now where everyone is asking me weird questions. You know, Sean calls me like every single day from DC. And like, so I feel like I'm somehow connected to this person. And I feel guilty too. I feel guilty that, you know, when I have certain kind of conversations with certain people, I'm like, oh, I know this Sean. Like, shouldn't really, and you want to know, like,
and now
so, like,
again,
the
play clock's gonna run out on
3 kids, you know, like, it feels like I'm walking into a job, just like,
so that
I mean, like,
penalty
small
will back him
pocket.
up half the distance to the goal line.
Like, that's a lot. Like, it's not like 1 kid, 2 kids, like, no, 3 kids, and their friends, and it's, like, high impact, high fucking mobility zone, like, you know, even yesterday at, like, 10 o'clock, like, I'm ready, I'm like in bed, I'm trying to sleep, and I'm hearing them fucking bouncing off the walls, you know? And, like, I know what it's like to have kids. I'm not complaining about children. But, like, at the end of the day, like, can I just tell you, like, from what I went through with my family, what I went through like, with my job, what I went through with my friend group, what I went with my community, what I went through with all that shit, like, can I just say, I'm looking for a really easy not looking for weird situations, weird kind of relationships, in-depth kind of relationships. Like, you know, I was really close with everybody when I was living up, when I was living downtown Toronto, and I was really close with people when I lived in Meadowvale, and you know, everything kind of just went with COVID, and so I'm kind of right now just trying to focus 100% on myself. Especially too in finance, like I really want to like bring my finance to like the next level. You know, like when we talk about strategy, you know, when you put all your like points into the realm of the people around you, and then you realize like how little that actually got you in the long run, you kind of reevaluate and re-strategize how you're putting your points. So now I'm putting my points into me. You know that, and not so much
now
like
again,
your relationship.
The play clock's gonna run out on
you know, like, you know, Ted, I'll be honest with you, I feel like, you know, chatting with you will go so much further than chatting with some cliquey group that doesn't like me and will never like me, and no matter how hard I try, it just won't matter anymore. You know that? I feel like I met you in like 30 seconds, you were sucking my dick. So I feel like that's worth more to me than like, you know, some fake kind of situation. You know, like, I'll tell you too, some of the dialogue that I've had with the people that live here, you know, they'll say things like, "Oh my gosh, the war in Ukraine is gonna end, and then we can all move back to Ukraine." And I'm like, okay, sorry, what? We're all moving back to Ukraine. I'm from Canada. I'm always going to be Canada. I'm going to be Canadian. I'm not moving nowhere. This is my home. So if you're going to move somewhere, congratulations, good luck. I'm being you know, like, but like, you know, when you tuck away little things in conversations like that, it's like, okay, so you're obviously from fucking this realm. You know what I mean? Like, how are the people that you work with, like, after COVID and stuff? Like, must be kind of a tough world for everybody. Well, it's dogs. You, like, work with, like, you know, pets and, like, relaxation.
Yeah, like I don't post outside. I'm like I don't socialize outside of the aspect of it. I go to I do my job. Okay, so they're doing their job. So they're doing their job.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
So I like
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
But like also too, Ted, it's like you've had multiple jobs, you've worked with multiple people, you've done this before, this isn't your first rodeo, like, and now you're just looking to, you know, go down a different avenue of life, right?
Yeah.
You know, spring chicken.
Well, they're not like baby said Jesus, like birds.
Yeah. Jesus is perfect. He doesn't need fucking baby. Like, where are you getting this ideology? Born perfect, always perfect. Jesus. Like, what?
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Yeah.
And then he was resurrected.
No, they fast forward until he was like
Now
over
flag,
35
so
or
we're gonna
something.
get a delay of
It's like, oh,
game.
so what happened when he was like 20 and he was defying his parents?
Don't you see people that are the names and just, you know, go working up in the cornfield with the boys. So,
Yeah, laying those crop circles. And do you think they had crop circles back then? Oh, Jesus. What a trickster.
alright, sir, I'm gonna go on my shower, then I'm gonna fucking hop in some blood.
Have fun.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Yeah, my nasal cavity is all fucked up.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set.
I've been
and they get the
smoking
penalty.
weed. I'm playing this game. I'm in like the third quarter, but nothing's happened because we're still like, we haven't done a play yet. So
Yeah.
we're already in the third quarter.
Will the pig get one instinct?
Well, I was trying to go for Spider-Man. Same thing. Right?
Right?
Tickle, tickle.
And boy, again, they won't get
Right,
this
so
off in
stretches it.
time.
Right?
Now the play clock hits 0 here,
Right,
and
right.
we're going to get a
Yeah.
delay.
Right.
My weekend starts at 11 a.m.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now.
Yeah,
because
I'm a
he's
trickster.
frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
My weekend starts at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. To the air, Allen. And
Come
that's going to
on.
be incomplete.
Eat your
The
Wheaties.
coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the open. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And here's where I'm perfectly happy to defer to my analyst and let him analyze this one.
I don't get it.
That's the analysis?
That's the analysis. I don't get it. I mean, you're on the other side of midfield. Maybe. But a fake punt way down here, you want analysis? Ridiculous.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Taking it about the 16. KC's offense ready to take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Buying time to his left. And he
Holy
will slide
fuck.
to a stop. He
What's
does
going
have
on?
the 1st down. 9 yards that time.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
And this
Yeah.
one almost
That was good.
intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to
Yep.
Travis Kelce. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd down and 1. They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Oh my God.
And they're going to be
That was
set up
terrible.
down around the 15-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Now Mahomes. And he'll go down.
Yeah.
Down at the 20-yard line. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. And they'll get a do-over here after the safety to start the ball game. That was followed by the field goal a moment ago. So just a 5-0 game as they'll begin anew with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
enough sense of urgency there. Play clock is 0.
They'd be like,
5-yard
get out,
penalty.
get out. You can't do that fucking shit here,
Walking up to the line
sir.
of scrimmage, you've got to get up there and get
Like-
set and be ready to go.
Like, no, you're not allowed to do that shit. I don't know what fucking helicopter school you went to there, son. Can't be fucking making no calls
After
like
the
that.
delay, they're backed up even
Gonna
further
give people
for
fucking
3rd and long.
whiplash.
Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Here's Sam Martin now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end. And look at this, another fake. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. And here's where I'm perfectly happy to defer to my analyst and let him analyze this one.
I don't get it.
That's the analysis?
That's the analysis. I don't get it. I mean, you're on the other side of midfield. Maybe. But a fake punt way down here, you want analysis? Ridiculous.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is taken at about the 14.